Welcome back to No Views.
No views.
What do we do in this show?
We watch movies that have no views.
Narrative films that are short
narrative features.
that no one's ever watched before.
There are things on the internet that no one's ever watched before?
Oh, lots.
I mean, billions and trillions.
Hundreds of millions.
I mean, this is a show you'll never run out of content on.
That's right.
And hell, we haven't even been able to go scour for new ones.
No, because fans.
Because they come
have
to
their
you.
own things that they've made with no views.
Yeah, I did have an idea just to talk on screen. As we find, that's a lot of weight. Nina, I'm almost tempted to do an online streaming film festival with like an actual program.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Like maybe like the first ever No Views film festival.
Hey, that'd be fun.
If we can find good ones, we'll lead up to that maybe.
Fergie, what do we got today?
Somebody named supermodelmusicman said, how about reviewing Last Night I Became a Bavarian Werewolf on my channel? Part 1 through 3 in one film is on now. Have a look at the strange story and there's more to come. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, which means goodbye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, the word everyone knows because of Sound of Music.
Yes.
Auf Wiedersehen.
So long, farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Last Night I Became a Bavarian Werewolf, Part 1, 2, and 3, 2018.
Okay.
When the night falls over Bavaria and a full moon is rising, some people change. But is it really the moon that changes them?
Cliche.
R.M. Hennefarth presents.
All right.
Room Hennefarth.
Ooh, your quality just went. Shot in 30 FPS. Maybe it's a comedy.
Yeah, why would you ever shoot in 30 FPS?
Does he have like a stretched earlobe thing?
Whose dad are you?
You're already giving me the I'm up my own butt impression with the
You were gonna say black and white?
with the black and white and then back to the moonshot and then that cut in.
There's a lot of
way too much
headroom there.
headroom. Yeah.
Yeah,
Max headroom.
Max headroom. We really need to talk about the cinematography on this shot.
Oh, okay. We went out of focus and
Yeah,
we came back bearded.
I saw that.
And then you're gonna cut to a medium, but there's still too much headroom.
Can I just explain that? What they didn't mean to go out of focus. They meant to do a crossfade.
Oh.
And have him stay completely still.
Look, they meant to do this werewolf thing, I guess, but he looks more of like an undead
A
werewolf.
zombie? Yeah.
He looks like a werewolf that bought his mask from a Halloween store.
His hands are fine and he's a married werewolf.
What's Bavarian?
And what's with these
From
shots
Bavaria?
that are against dead walls?
And what's this shot?
At least there's no more headroom.
It's
Yeah, it's dick room.
hours later.
How many?
3 hours later.
Oh, many hours because it's daylight now.
There's a
What is happening?
You gotta
No,
get your
He's a human, but they fast sped it. What
Oh,
the is going
I
on?
actually really am
shot
enjoying
isn't
this.
level at all.
I find that very comical.
At the same time in the same area.
Okay, I'm now enjoying this. I'm now finding this kind of funny. There's a
What's with the
TP
Dutch angles?
What's with the stock footage?
and like a cow
Is
puppet.
it a little funny?
It's funny for me at the moment. Oh, it's a human in a cow sweatshirt.
Look, if it's supposed to be funny, can we get on with it?
Can we get
not-
some more gagoos?
It's not that funny. I'm not saying it's like perfect
He's gonna eat this horse in front of this teepee?
in front of this
Why
cow.
is this shot so much darker than the last one?
Why is a werewolf?
This is an animal researcher
have
that
anything
thinks
to do with
he's dressed like a cow to observe this horse.
It's incoherent. Why is the mask from before is not lining up with this?
No, because this isn't him. Again, this is an animal researcher in the same area.
meanwhile, right.
He has dressed up as a cow to observe
But why?
the farm. It's a joke.
It's taken long enough.
All right.
And then the werewolf attacks the human dressed as a cow.
attempted a shock shot, I guess, right?
Shock jock. The next day in a yoga studio. Why in a yoga studio?
Again, boring shots against a flat wall, meaningless to the film's progression.
Hey, can you turn on a couple lights, please?
This is still working for me.
This is working for Nina. Anytime there's fast motion footage of this guy being animated, Nina's in. I think Nina just likes motion. She likes
And in a boxing gym. Something else is happening.
Oh God.
Not a boxing gym, a basement.
You know, I try to stay somewhat objective when viewing these, but this is honestly, as a viewer, it's annoying me. As a piece of film work. I'm not trying to be insulting to the creator. It's just it's annoying to watch. It's something I would have immediately turned off.
It looks kind of like something a bunch of high schoolers would do.
There, an animal researcher had been attacked by a strange creature. Neither traces of the creature nor of the research.
They think they're funny. There's like that picture behind him.
But why?
I guess it's someone's sense of humor, right?
It's a bit absurdist.
The guy no one wants to sit at the lunch table?
It's Bavarian humor.
Oh yeah, do we have like a language problem?
Story that my father...
In Bavaria, this is very funny.
He's playing a little kid.
That joke's funnier than anything.
Emily. Unfortunately, I couldn't ask him any more about it. Due to an...
Hey, Nina, you've been paying attention.
Yeah.
What's the story with the animal researcher?
He slipped and fell on a bone and died.
And now
It was
this
a banana.
footage.
Stock footage.
Oh, no, it was a bone.
No, that's okay. Mede das
He obviously tried to tell me about...
The stilted, kind of annoying dialogue, too.
Wait, are we in part 1, 2, or 3 at the moment?
Let's hope.
Do we think we're in part 3? Avoid.
The werewolf?
Avoid.
The werewolf? The werewolf?
Avoid. The more.
The M.
The more? The more? The more? The more? The more?
The werewolf?
Moo cow? God, the joke's not funny.
It's supposed to be a comical scene of his father on his deathbed.
The comment that we were sent was, why not check out my movie? And now I know why not.
I'm sorry. I mean, I know I'm coming off like a jerk to this film that obviously someone has put some work into, but it is just really frustrating to watch.
I could do with some more fast motion people.
Well, if you had to describe it in a word, what would you say? Boring?
I was amused at
More descriptive.
To be continued. It's not
Can I
even
have
done.
2 words?
Yeah.
Comedically inept.
Because you think that this is just a really unfunny comedy? Like,
It had no jokes that hit with me. Nothing. And I got pretty diverse comedy.
It's an inside joke problem. It's not for a larger audience.
European pizza corner.
Last night I became a Bavarian pizza corner.
is there a strong narrative?
No, I mean the whole plot was basically in service of a little comedy, right?
But what? See, to me, it's like, in order to make something that incoherent, you'd have to yourself be a little bit of an incoherent person.
I don't think it was incoherent though. So there's like a werewolf transition thing, and then there's like a trying to be funny deathbed scene of like, oh, the guy who became a werewolf was warned that this could happen somehow by his father, but his father never got it out on his deathbed.
Yeah.
It's coherent. It's just boring, so it doesn't feel coherent.
It wasn't keeping my attention at all, so it was kind of hard for me to even get that much out of it.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, it was not made by 15-year-olds.
No, not at all.
And that maybe, for me, changes
Is
it.
the problem you would prefer to 15
Oh, God, yeah. If 15-year-olds made that, I'd actually be like, good job, guys.
It doesn't create a compelling world. The story's not told well.
The pacing and timing are atrocious.
Yes.
Originality and concept. I mean, guy turns into werewolf, not original, but then whatever happened after that, I
a little
guess.
bit of a twist on that idea.
Not really.
Much, though.
I feel like that's been done too. That like dying can't get it out joke.
So he turned into a werewolf. There were some chaotic shots of him running around, and then there was a joke that's been done a million times.
Yeah, and most
then
of
the movie ended to be continued. Then there's more, and that's parts 1 through 3. We haven't even talked about that. As far as I could tell, all of the characters were played by one guy.
Yeah, I thought so. If not, I'm just missing it.
Does the dialogue work? Heavens no. Did you care about the outcome of the film?
No.
As far as I know, there's still an outcome to be decided.
Yeah, to be continued.
I thought that we were going in a different direction with the comedy and the way that we were shooting things.
I thought that it was possible.
Yeah.
Unlikely, but possible. That we were going to get the joke where they set it up as a fancy movie that you should be taking seriously, but then all of their special effects are intentionally absurd. He's out at night killing people.
Yeah.
It's actually just a guy sped up running around.
Yeah.
That could be funny.
It conveyed something that wasn't actually there. And that's where I was kind of responding to it. I was like, ooh, something interesting. And then it wasn't interesting.
It's more like you wrote that for the film yourself.
Yeah.
Did the film make you think? Your brain turned off.
Oh, God.
How's that film festival you've been working on, Frankie? You got a lot of films in it yet that we've come across?
Was this the worst one we've seen yet?
I think so.
This is worse than The Compass with the sheep.
Yeah. Thanks for submitting it.
All right, so next time we'll do another fan submission.
Great.
And we'll lose one more fan.
Yes.
Light him, light it, light it, light it.